All right, so I quickly thought I'd jump on here and explain, I believe, what is the truth behind selling AI receptionists to local businesses today in 2026. And as someone who has sold a lot of this type of service before, I believe a lot of people are being misled by figures on YouTube on actually making money with this stuff, okay? And I've met so many people that have came to me and said, Carson, I've gone 6, 12 months. I've been building all these new tools with, doesn't matter, NAN, AI automation tools or AI receptionists. They've been building them and focusing on making good product or good sounding AI, but they still have made no money. And I give them the same answer every time, which is, what everyone is telling you on YouTube, they have an ulterior motive, which is they want more views. And then the thing that gets them more views is generally the new tool or new thing that comes out. And with AI, we've never seen anything like this where there's a new tool that comes out every single day that's really good. Okay, so now there's this whole section of people that are stuck in this hamster wheel, which I call are just the builders. They're just building all these new tools all day and getting super proficient with these new tools, which is great. Okay, there's a value for that. But the problem is they're not making any money with it. Okay, and at the end of the day, why are we working so hard? Why are we trying to do all this if we aren't compensated at all to do it? And the reason that is because they're not selling. Okay, what no one really shows much on YouTube is actually a good sales process and how to actually make money with clients that'll pay you for the service. And eventually you're going to get to a point where you have team members that fulfill on the service anyways. And that's the point where I'm at today. Like, I don't look at the new tool of the new AI receptionist, update that came out today. Like, I have a team that's full-time that's already in contact with the big companies that does that, right? So my whole point here is you need to focus on the thing that's going to drive revenue for your business, not the thing that sounds cool, okay? That's contrary to what people are going to tell you on YouTube, okay? And I can tell you this as someone who used to be in that exact same situation of building all day. That's when I was making the least amount of money, okay? And the example I give is you shouldn't be worried about, making super good client results or super good product for your clients if you have no clients, okay? Because at the end of the day, how are you going to know if you have a good product if you have no one to test it on? So you need to get clients first. And what every business owner is going to tell you is you need a lot of clients generally to even say if you have a good service or not, okay? For example, if you onboard one client and they do super well, does that mean you have a great service and a great service delivery? Not really, because you have no data to play with. You only have one case study, okay? Rather than if you had 100 clients and you can see the average of those 100, you can figure out what the bottlenecks are that are constant across all of them, and you can fix it, and you can build a good service. And the other kind of analogy I give to this that I tell people all the time is like, you shouldn't be worried about the color of your private jet when you have $50 in your bank account. Like, you should be worried about the private jet once you've got enough money, to afford that jet, and then you can worry about the color. So you just want to think in order of operations, okay? Almost what we're like taught in school to an extent, but do it in the business world, okay? Focus on what is holding you back from the next step. And if the next step is you don't have anyone paying you for as a client, then you probably shouldn't be sitting in these AI tools all day learning the next big best thing, okay? It's probably not what's going to, push you the furthest, because I'll tell you, if you get paid by someone and you don't know how to deliver, you're going to learn really fast how to learn these tools and learn super quick because you're kind of like you're forced to, okay? But when you're just every single day spending a couple hours futzing around with these new tools, there's no pressure. You're not forced to actually learn or grow fast. So I thought I'd quickly make this video because I think it's just kind of what needs to be said online today around like the truth around these AI receptionists or AI tools building this stuff is like, I just know so many people are stuck in this hamster wheel of constantly building and getting good at these tools, but they're not being compensated whatsoever for it. So if you can get something from this video, understand that you need to get good at selling, okay? Selling is going to come before having a good product, all right? Because if you don't sell anyone, you're not going to have anyone to test your product on, therefore you don't know if it's good or bad or not. So you need multiple case studies, right? Think Amazon. Amazon probably had to sell a lot of books before, they became the platform and the whole service provider that they are today. So it just takes time, okay? Please understand that, and please don't be stuck in this phase of constantly building because, again, people on YouTube have their own motives, and people are going to do what's going to get them the most views. And generally, the new hot, trendy topic is going to get you the most views. But reality, if I had to make a bet, the people that are going to make the most amount of money with AI over the next few years aren't going to be the people that are learning the next big skill. They're actually the people that just are continuing to do the big service that they've done, whether it's selling websites. People make a lot of money selling websites today, or selling just ads, social media marketing. That's it. People make a lot of money with this stuff today, but they'll just use AI in their operation to make it more efficient. They're not going to change their whole business model around because of some new tool that dropped, right? Like, most likely it's probably not going to happen. They're just focusing on their core thing that's been working, but they're going to improvise and improve parts of it with the new technology advancements. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's just something that's needed to be said and clear the air in the space online at the moment because a lot of people, talk all day about these tools, but at the end of the day, really very few people are actually making money with it. As someone myself who does, I can tell you guys what's happening. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, happy to reply in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.